Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Biscoff star bread. Let's begin. So to get started on the recipe, you'll want to make the dough. So into your stand mixing bowl, place in your strong white bread flour followed by the salt, then mix them until they are fully combined. Once that's fully combined, you can add the rest of your ingredients. So start with adding the light brown sugar, followed by the yeast, then your butter. Make sure it's at room temperature as it'll make it much easier to incorporate. Then add in your eggs. I know that's a lot of eggs, but it's the right way for this recipe. Your milk, and then mix on a low speed to start with, working you out to a medium-high speed. And the dough will be sticky because it's enriched, so it will pull away from the bowl, but it will leave a bit of a trail. And this is completely normal because this dough is very enriched. It's got butter, it's got sugar, it's got milk, and it's got eggs. Once it's good, you can then place it onto a floured surface, which has been lightly floured, and just knead until it's fully incorporated. Bring it into a ball shape, then place into a lightly oiled bowl and cover with cling film. Then leave somewhere for around 45 minutes to an hour, or until the dough has doubled in size. It should be almost touching the top of the bowl. And once you've achieved that, you can go ahead and knock the dough back. Knocking the dough back is just a process of removing the gases from the dough that have built up during the first proof. This shows that the yeast is active and working, and a really good sign. So then you can go ahead and process the dough as well. And to process the dough, sometimes people will give it a rest after proving it. You don't need to. Just cover with some cling film so the dough doesn't skin over. I like to split my dough into 4 equal parts. So I take the weight of the dough and I divide it into 4, get my 4 balls of dough and bring them into a smooth ball shape. This makes it easier to roll in a circle. But as you can find out in a little while, I can't roll out in a circle very well at all. So just do it better than I, and you won't have as much wastage. I didn't have too much, but there was enough to make me upset a little bit. But here's what the dough looks like. Then you roll your dough into rounds, and I recommend doing one at a time. So I roll mine up into rounds, then top that with some Biscoff spread and spread and level it out as best as you possibly can. Again, why am I making a rectangle shape? It's meant to be round. What am I doing? I don't know myself. So don't feel free to comment on this either. Then repeat the process of rolling out your dough into rounds, or not rounds like mine, and just spreading Biscoff on top and repeating the process. I find it easier to put on a tray as it got heavier and a bit more difficult to work with. Just keep repeating, rolling, Biscoff, layering, and once you've got all your layers done, you're good to go. Once you have all of your layers done, you can then go ahead and place a plate on top and trim away the excess from around the edge. For me, there was a little bit more than I would have liked, but I just kind of twisted it and knotted it and proved it and made like a little babka, but that's not relevant now. Into the middle, place a glass and then cut into quarters. So you got 4 pieces, and then cut each of these into 4, so half and half again, and then you should have 16 pieces, and then this will work out really well. And if you do it correctly, you should anyway. It looked like a lot of cuts, but by the time you're done with it, it's actually not as many as you may think. So just do that, make sure you've got 16 pieces, and they should all be roughly equal in size. Take 2 and twist them away from each other a few times, and once you're happy, pinch the ends together like this, then you're good to go. Repeat this process until you've used up all of your dough fingers. So here is what it looks like once it's completely done. Make sure you do pinch the ends together as you want them to not expand too much while it's baking or proving. So then cover loosely with cling film somewhere warm. I recommend for around 45 minutes to an hour. Then you can remove the cling film and egg wash, and giving the egg wash will just give a beautiful golden colour to the brioche, as it just works really well. Believe me, don't even question it, just do it, it's worth it. Then you can go ahead and place it into your preheated oven and bake it off. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog, and links to my social medias. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.